Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Gemini. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So, beginning with our astro dice, we have Pluto. We also have the 11th house, and your own symbol for Gemini has come out. And so, working with the energies of these symbols, Pluto is representing the situation at hand. So it can be talking about the unconscious. This can be Pluto forcing you to look into places that up to now maybe you've kept in the dark. Maybe you didn't want to look at them for specific reasons. Maybe they were too hurtful, too painful. It could be about maybe making us look at patterns or what needs to change or transform in our lives. The house that's being affected is the 11th house. This has to do with how you put yourself out there, how you communicate with others, how you are received. So it could be about how you work with others. It could be that you may not have thought about something. It could be that you may have, how would I say, you may have, like, you didn't think and you said something without thinking. It could be that you might have thought somebody was not being honest with you. You may have become, or you may have let your emotions lead the way, and did not think this through. So the emotions would have gotten the better of you because you thought somebody may have been wearing two faces. With Pluto being here, it feels like it feels like it's a trigger that you need to go look at, because it's affecting your life, your growth, your path. Because the 11th house is also the house of destiny, our hopes and dreams. So it's important that, it would be important that you would go and look at this, that trigger. Yeah. And so, where does that leave us? Okay. So we are here at the heart of the reading, and we have the Two of Shields. This is about a past situation. You may be forced to look at something you said or did. You want something back with that Two of Shields. Okay, there's despair over something you've done. So there may have been, and I'm saying you, but it could have been vice versa. But it talks about despair, a quarrel perhaps that happened. There was a battle here, but this is after the fact, because this battle is over and somebody is looking back at what they've lost. And then we have, to clarify that, we have this Three of Wands. So we see that it has been a long uphill battle when it comes to that situation. But it's like you still have passion and hope that you will get this back. That you can actually turn something or make something a reality, to plant the coin to make it grow. I feel like it's possible that time has passed, and it feels like this is a connection that it's like a love of a lifetime. This is what it feels like. And it's like it just doesn't, the loss, it's like it doesn't get any easier. I feel like over time, it could be that you've been developing an idea over time. It could be that this is a love that this is a love, it's almost like a past love from a past life. That type of a connection. They wounded you. And they wounded you and you reacted like that. See? You got upset, angry. And so you said or did something, you or they. I feel it was you, though, that ended it. So they've wounded you. Here in this card of Justice. And so you may be now, of course, you're looking back at what happened. You're wanting to restore or to get back what you've lost. You were wounded. And maybe you're not understanding why they did what they did or why they wounded you. Also, you need to look back at this reaction, because let's remember, Pluto is forcing you here to look at what triggered you. So don't forget about that in this equation. It's very important, especially for the future. Or for your path, let's say. So you're seeking answers, an explanation, seeking the whole truth. You're reevaluating a situation, and it is possible that you are reevaluating it because you've had news from this person, or because you could be thinking of reaching out to this person. I feel that you may have had news from this person. Because of what I see here, somebody has been thinking of you. And if you haven't had this news yet, you most certainly will. It feels like a change in luck or a lucky break. Somebody wants a peaceful solution, to find a peaceful solution to this situation, because this is a love of a lifetime. That's why. Somebody's been having difficulty to deal with this ending, but the presence of the priest suggests to have faith. This is someone, again, it speaks to a lifetime. This is someone you would think of spending your entire life with the Empress. She would be like the mother of my children, so to speak, if this was a male who's thinking this. This is somebody you want to settle down with and grow old with. There was an argument here. This reaction could have come from jealousy also, if there's a possibility that there was jealousy or that there was competition for this person's affections. Yeah. So we have the Four of Swords here. It feels like you're really hurting. You've been on a break. You may have felt humiliated by something somebody said or did, or somebody's decision that affected you that way. It can also speak to somebody who was not careful with their words, and you weren't careful with your words if this was you. Maybe that's what you are thinking of. You need to find out again, because I'm looking at food and water at his feet. So at the root, you need to see what is nurturing the thoughts that you are having. The Nine of Swords. You can feel sometimes like the walls are closing in on you, like it's never going to happen. You may have a lot of anxiety. You may be experiencing headaches because of the anxiety. You have lost someone, and you may fear you won't get another opportunity. You're feeling very much alone. You're sitting alone with your fears, and they are actually stirring up all of this anxiety. And because you're not looking at where those fears and anxiety come from, well, with Pluto being here, if you keep avoiding what you really need to look at, that which is hidden, then the result is physical and emotional upheaval. That's the result. So you must go back, because even if it's not related to this situation, it is affecting this situation, understand? So it needs to be looked at. The Wheel of Fortune suggests a change in fortune. Now, we saw that here. This is sitting in your future. It is also about the world. So it is about a cycle, an ending, or ending one cycle and beginning another. But in order to end that cycle, again, you must look at the swords and where they came from. Wanting to find a solution. Looking to the past for the wisdom that you need for a future decision. Somebody is returning. I have it here. And the thing is, if you don't deal with those swords, you will have difficulty to read this person. Okay? This is somebody you can only see the back. It's possible if you don't deal with the swords, the emotions could get in the way. There's a lot of emotions here in the future when it comes to the return of this person. The fact that you can't see his face could cause you a lot of insecurities again. So again, you must deal with the swords and where they came from, how they were born, and how they have brought you to this place where you are now. If you want to make the right choice. You have a letter further confirming, okay, that you are going to get contact. You get a letter that brings you a lot of happiness or joy. This is about a collaboration. It is about an agreement, a new cycle, a new contract, a partnership. It is about a new promise. This information message that is coming will give you a picture, a higher, a view of the bigger picture is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So, with regards to this love connection, this love of a lifetime, and whether or not there is this new beginning, you are currently missing information, but this information is coming to you. Okay, there is communication that is coming. Most likely it is written communication is how it begins, because it's something that is, yeah, there's some type of written communication, email, text, yeah. I feel, I mean, it could even be a letter, but I do feel it is some type of written communication. Most likely email. This is for you the love of a lifetime, but there is something that has been or that's what it feels like. It is possible twin flame energy. It has never, I don't know how long this, or how long ago this has happened, but it has never wand, you know. Speaking to the depth of this connection. Yeah. I keep getting another lifetime. Anyway, somebody's returning to you. You will get news, communication that will give you a clearer picture, perhaps provide the answers that you need or that you are missing. But you need to deal with the swords. No matter, because I don't feel like they are actually connected to this, not entirely. I feel like the swords began a long time ago. You got to go back and look there to solve this. It will help greatly for you to decide here in the future, because they're coming. But if you cannot trust them, there's going to be problem again. And the reason you can't trust them is because of the swords. So you have to find out where you have to go back to the first sword, actually. That's the one you got to find. Since sometimes it can be like finding a needle in a haystack, but you know, and you're going to have to go back. And yes, it can be painful, but Pluto is telling you that you need to go back and look at it. In order to transform this situation. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.